afternoon. Oh. Peter.
You're looking very well.
Thank you. Makes a change.
How are you emotionally? How are you physically?
Physically, I'm great. Emotionally, I'm great. I think it's been all well documented of what's happened over the last few weeks, few months for myself. So I'm delighted to be the new Wednesday manager, and I've started today. I know there's been a bit of a euphoria over the last few weeks, but I always spoke to the chairman and told him the issues I have, and he was prepared to say okay. He wanted me to start straight away, but as I said, we couldn't. But I'm glad to be here and delighted to get started.
How hurt have you been by all that comment?
It doesn't surprise me anymore. It doesn't surprise me anymore that people are ready to cast decisions against you when they don't know the facts. So you have to accept it, move on with it, and just accept that's what today brings, unfortunately.
As you say, you've started today, but I suspect in your mind you've been at this job for several weeks, have you?
Well, in the back of my mind, yes, of course I have. Of course I have. But I'm delighted to get started today. I've took training this morning for the first time. Look forward to the long road ahead, which hopefully it will be, and a successful one. I wouldn't have came here if I didn't think I could turn it round and get the club back where it wants to be. We've seen the support, and I'll never forget the support I witnessed when we played Wednesday in the playoff final a couple of years ago. I was amazed at the support, what they had, and even again at the weekend against Chelsea. It reminded me of what a big club needs, which is a course of support, and I hope I can make them happy again.
I reckon it's nearly 20 years since your first management job, again in Sheffield, but the other half of the city.
Yeah.
Did you have to think twice about taking that?
Well, I think it seems to be in me. I only get them, if I've managed across the city. In Birmingham, I've done it. It didn't really bother me at all. It's been a long, long, long time ago. It was my first managerial job, and this might be my last. So, I'm delighted, as I said, to be here. I really didn't think twice. I'd thought long and hard about whether I wanted to go back into management, but when I got the phone call from the chairman and met his enthusiasm, when I got face to face with him, then he wants this club to be successful, and that started the adrenaline going a bit to say, let's get back on the horse again.
You're 11 off the playoffs, and I think 11 off the relegation zone. So what's your immediate priority?
Well, immediate priority, of course, is to try and be successful if we can. And we've had a difficult time over the last 18 months or so. But in the Championship, we've just seen Hull win 5 or 6 and put a run together. Could be capable. Fulham did it last year. It's going to be very, very difficult for us to do that. We understand that. But you can't give up hope. But if there's any league that you're capable of doing it, it's this one. So we've got some good players at the club who've probably been underperforming. So we need to turn that round, and let's see where it takes us. But I've tried to say to the chairman, it's maybe a long road ahead. Everybody wants success instantly. I'm sure the chairman does too, and that's what we'll try and provide. But I think there's a big job ahead. There's people been here a long time. We've had 1 or 2 people with serious injuries, so we'll have to look at that too, and look forward to the future as well.
Quite a drop in temperature from the Caribbean. What was it like to get out on the pitch this afternoon?
I was absolutely frozen this morning. I couldn't have picked a colder day, could I? It was quite remarkable. But as I said, I was delighted this morning. I was like a young kid going to school again. It was that adrenaline which is still with me of all these years, and I think that's what I had to ask myself: did I still have the enthusiasm and the drive and the health to go with what the job takes these days? And after looking at myself and get myself fixed up, then I'm okay.
How important is it for you that you were fit and healthy?
That was important. Of course it was. Of course it was. I didn't want to start the job and all of a sudden I've got a few issues, personal issues that I have to attend to. So I wanted that out the road. There was nothing major, let me tell you, but I just wanted to be fixed up and get back fit and healthy.
Mr. Chairman, it's been a long wait, but he's finally here. What's your reaction to Steve's arrival today?
Good. I hope he's going to do well. as I expect.
Has he got money to spend?
I always say we're gonna spend whatever we need.
Or what do you think you need?
I don't know, up to him.
In terms of the club's future, it's up for sale. How's that going?
About what?
The club and its future. Can you give us any update on the club and its future?
Future about?
Well, being up for sale.
Oh, up to sale. Actually, I have to say this. When I talk about the cup up for sale, I talk in our fan forum. It's not in the public. With some press say, I say, and now in the public, which is not true. I say on in our forum, our fan, because our fans say we not good. We the chairman not good. You should change. You need to bring another one here because we have problem FFP. We don't have money. I want to tell all the fans we have problem FFP and spend money is different. I still spend money even we have problem FFP because we need to spend every day anyway. Just if we spend over, then we break FFP, but it doesn't mean I don't have money to spend, like someone think about that. Then they say you should sell, should bring someone to be here. You're not good enough. So I say, okay, if you think I'm not good enough, then put for sale, right? And some say maybe no one want. I want to say, after I say that in the forum, next day offer come a lot from 30 million to 135 something. But last summer someone offered me 150, 175. But the one they offer me here, I say to my people, they say, what you gonna answer? I say, no need to answer. Just tell them, if your offer we interested in, we will contact back. If we don't contact back, that means we not interested.
So no progress at the moment in view of new people coming in? No progress?
No.
Okay.
You did say though that in that fans forum, in fact you repeated it twice.
Yes.
that the club was up for sale, so it's
Yes.
not a.
Because I say that, because I want the fans to know, if you don't want me to be here, you don't support me, you leave me alone, then I should not be here. Then the cup should up for sale. That is right. Because I already say, nowadays it's difficult. The owner got to work by themselves without supporter to support. If you leave me alone to solve everything by ourselves, even today I can solve, maybe tomorrow I cannot solve, so I should leave before something get worse, right? If that's what I say to the fan, because some fan ask about FFP, how I gonna solve? I say, if you want me to solve immediately, let me go. Then I will solve for you. I will show you how gonna be good supporter. Then you're not gonna have problem. If I leave, then I can help you immediately. That's what I say.
But in Steve though, you have a high-profile manager. Presumably, whatever he wants to spend might be more than you're able to spend, given the constraints.
Able about what?
What to spend money on?
About
transfers.
FFP or about money?
Well, within the, if you're not going to break the financial fair play rules, then within those constraints, yeah.
Steve Bush know everything before come, what situation we have, what he need to do it, right? I believe with his experience, he can do that.
I think we're not alone in financial fair play. I was in financial fair play at Aston Villa in the summer. Still are. They still are. I know there's probably 10, 11, 12 teams in the Championship in particular under this restriction of financial fair play. And the rules on it are difficult. So we understand them. We understand that, you know, it's not going to be easy because unfortunately, the chairman has spent a lot of money over the years, and that's what happens. If you don't get up, then all teams in the championship, unless they've got a parachute payment, then find it very, very difficult. And so we're not alone. So I'm aware of that. So we have to get on with it and try and fix it if we possibly can.
Steve?
Yeah.
Hi, mate.
Sorry. Hi.
Do you see a lot of similarities between Villa and this club? Two clubs who perhaps decide when should be higher up?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, with a big club, with a big support, there's an expectation. With expectation, then it becomes the big club, you know. This club hasn't been in the Premier League now for 17, 18 years or wherever it is. You know, it's a long, long time. And a lot of people, of course, from the outside, and myself included, before I started today, think this club should be in there because it's got all the bits and pieces to be in there. Same with Aston Villa, same with Notts Forest. There's some big clubs in this championship, and all want to have their bit in the Premier League. That's where we want to be.
And you must seriously think that the club as it is gives you a good chance of getting that?
Well, I when I spoke to the chairman, I asked about budgets, and he says there isn't one. So it was enough. It's enough. You know, I know he'll back me and support me and try to help me in every which way he can, and that was enough once I'd had that conversation. I've been in clubs before, and my experience will help me. As I said, I was in a financial fair play situation at Aston Villa a few months ago. So we're not alone. The big clubs have a problem unless you have a parachute payment. And I'm sure at the end of the season there'll be a few more looking over their shoulders at it, because it's a very, very difficult rule for everybody, considering the amount of money that players cost, the wages that people demand. In this championship now, it's gone up tenfold in the last few years.
Do you think in some strange way, Steve, it might help you settle in, having your guys, you know, a month?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to take a bit of time. We're going to assess everybody. I've said to the players this morning, look, I'm not interested in what's happened in the past. It's from now on, from where I've started. You know, the slate's rubbed clean. Let's get started and let's get ourselves in a position where we can get higher up the table. And over the next 2-3 months, we'll assess the squad, see what we've got, and see where we go from there.
Mr. Chansiri, what are your expectations between now and the end of the season?
We try our best. I hope our team and the coach gonna try our best. We still have chance, but it's difficult, right? But we will not give up. Just try our best. Yeah.